Good evening, everyone. My name is Akamu Temiloluwa David. I'm from the Department of Medicine and Surgery in Maduka University. I'm yet to give a brief summary of the book, The Leader Who Had No Title. The book was written by Robert Sherman. This is a book that awakens your inner leadership skills. In the book, we'll be talking about the boy Blake Davis, who went through different scenarios in lives. But when he met his mentor, he was introduced to different principles which make him successful and rise his inner leadership skills. The book is made up of 8 chapters. This is a book that shows us that we don't need a title to become a leader. We can be a leader by doing certain things. And for an organization to be successful, everyone in the organization must be a leader. He lived in New York City for many years. In his early 20s, he did many jobs. Then he decided to enlist in the army. He fought many wars and saw many of his friends die in war. Then one day, he was sent back and thanked for his service. He went through trauma. This period of his life, the trauma of the death of his friends, tormented him, and he decided to use watching of TV and eating of food to get away from the trauma. But after some time, he later decided to work at a bookstore. But he did not perform well. Customers always complained to the management about Blake's attitude. In this chapter, we'll be talking about how Blake met his mentor. On a Monday morning after the meeting, Blake was standing and sipping his coffee. Then a strange man looking touched Blake. Then after so many discussions, the stranger asked Blake if he knows Oscar. Then Blake said Oscar was his dad. Then the stranger told Blake that Oscar was his friend. The stranger also told Blake that Oscar always kept in touch with him about Blake's well-being. He told him that Blake has been going through things in life and Blake has potentials which he needs an inspiration to bring it out. So Blake volunteered to come here, to come down to the bookstore in Shoha to inspire Blake. Chapter 3 is talking about the sad cost of mediocrity and the reward of leadership mastery. The name of Blake's mentor is Tommy. He told us that leadership is for everyone. Leadership is about birthright. To be a leader, you just need to be a living human. Tommy said Blake should meet him by 5 a.m. at the Rosemary Cemetery. At the cemetery, when Blake got there by 5, Blake, Blake saw Tommy's car, which was a Porsche 911, and it was also Blake's dream car. Tommy gave the LWT necklace to Blake for being punctual. When they got there were two graves that were dug. One, there was a slit tab, and the other, there was a golden tab. On the slit tab, there were the 10 human regrets, which a person will regret if he does not utilize his inner leadership skills at the end of the day. The first meeting with the first philosophy teacher. After the Rosemary Cemetery event, they went to the hotel where Anna works at. Anna is the first philosophy teacher. Anna said that success is conscious effort. Success is consciously created. The success don't just start up for a person, but success are rewards of conscious effort. Anna also told Blake some acronym for this her philosophy, saying image, that's I for innovation, M for mastery, A for authenticity, G for guts, E for ethics. This chapter talks about the second meeting with the second philosophy teacher. Turbulent times build great leader. The second philosophy teacher is Tai. Tai is a retired skier. He emphasized on the fact that hard times makes us better. We don't know how good we are until we try. He also said that whenever we fall or fail, let's always stand up and start again. He gave an acronym, SPARK, Speak with Candor. And speaking with candor is communicating well and having an inspirational communication. In the meeting with the third philosophy teacher, Jackson. Jackson was met at the New York Library. He introduced the law of reciprocity, which is whatever you do, others will do it for you. To change people as a leader, you have to lead by example. People don't like being told to change. He introduced the Human acronym, which is helpfulness, understanding, mingle, amuse, nurture. Helpfulness, it says that when we are working together and when we see people unable to do things, let's always try to help them to achieve it. Understanding, all scenario, let's be able to bear with people and understand them. The meeting with the fourth philosophy teacher, Jet. Jet was the fourth philosophy teacher. He said the importance of training and strengthening your inner leadership skills. He also cited an example of an athlete who hadn't trained for months but wanted to play on the field. He asked Blake if the athlete would perform well, and Blake said no. Then he told Blake that to be a leader, you must always train and strengthen your leadership skills. He gave an acronym, SHINE, which means see clearly, health versus wealth, inspiration matter, neglect not your family, elevate your lifestyle. See clearly. Everybody have different perception of seeing things, but as a leader, you have to see in all perception. Health versus wealth. He says we must always rest because wealth comes by health. Inspiration matter. Let's always be inspired to continue doing what we do. Neglect not your family. Your family is your number one hope. Your family is your base. Don't forget your family, no matter the work you do, and always remember them. This is the concluding chapter. In this chapter, Anna gave Blake a letter from Tommy. In the letter, Tommy was apologizing to Blake for not telling him about his sickness, which was cancer. Also, Blake was giving the Porsche 911, which was his dream car. The letter was also telling Blake to spread the lead without a title philosophy to as many people as possible. Then Anna told Blake that Tommy had died. Blake cried and cried. The end.